Hello, boys and girls, this is Anders, of course, and welcome back to some more Battlefield 4 gameplay. Got some FYJS gameplay here. It's the last sniper you unlock on the Recon class, and I gotta say, this is a pretty goddamn awesome sniper rifle. There's only really one thing bringing it down, and that is a low damage output at range. The FYJS has excellent bullet drop, basically no bullet drop at all. It's almost as little as the SRR-61 or the Intervention, the biggest sniper rifle in the game. So you can easily get headshots at long range, and since the bullet does drop very little, you can imagine that the bullet speed is pretty high as well, and yes it is. So it's pretty easy to hit enemies that are running, for example. And another good thing about it is that you reload quickly. You have 11 rounds in the magazine to begin with, or with one in the chamber of course as well. So high magazine capacity as well, that's really good. And a quick chambering of another round. Basically the bolt action is very quick as well, so you can fire quite a lot of shots quickly. And those are the best reasons why you should pick this sniper rifle and play around with it. But however, like I mentioned, it has one drawback, and that is the low damage output at longer ranges. Like the SRR-61/Intervention, if you hit an enemy in the foot twice at 1000 meters or 1000 yards, that enemy is gonna die. If you hit an enemy at 1000 yards with this gun in the foot, you're gonna have to shoot him 4 times before he goes down. And you know as well as I do that an enemy aren't just gonna lie there or stand there whilst you shoot him 4 times with a bolt action sniper rifle. That is just not happening. No one is gonna be stupid enough to like stay like that for so long. And it also got a pretty decent hip firing ratio. I actually haven't played with it anymore since I recorded this gameplay, because I recorded it last night, and as you can see, I unlocked the laser sight, but I forgot to actually equip it during the gameplay. But overall, the hip firing seems pretty decent without the without the laser sight. So with a laser sight, it's probably gonna be a lot better. However though, we're not gonna talk about this sniper all day, because there's not much more to say about it. This is gonna be a Q&A video, probably says that in the title as well. So let's go for the first email, and remember, send your emails to anderzelbrevlada@hotmail.com, and the email address are gonna be in the video description as usual. Please don't make the comment like too long, and please don't send questions like, hey Anders, I got $500, what's the best PC I can buy for my $500, because I won't answer that, and I have no use for a question like that in a video. I'm sorry, because like I don't work at a PC store, I do YouTube videos, I don't know much about PC stuff, except for that. I mean, you could like ask the guys at Alina Systems where I buy my PC parts. They laughed at me when they saw how badly I put everything together in my PC box or my PC case. They were like, oh my god dude, you don't know much about this, and I'm like, yep, I don't know anything hardly. Anyways, first question. Here is another question. If you had a choice, what video game world/dimension would you live? No name or anything like that. If I have to pick one, I guess I would pick one that's quite close to reality. Otherwise, I like reality, to be honest. My life is pretty goddamn awesome. I don't mind my life at all. It is quite good living I have, so to say. So I would maybe pick something like GTA San Andreas, or GTA maybe, like something where you can maybe have sex, you can eat food, you can buy clothes and that kind of stuff, and like fly airplanes and that, like just tons of stuff. I know it's kind of a boring answer, I'm sorry. Most of you probably wish that it would be something cooler. Oh my god, I hate fucking palm trees ruining my grenade tosses. I would have had 3 grenades into that damn freaking cave. But yeah, that's basically my answer. Let's go for another question. Hey Anders, first off, I just wanted to say I love your videos and find them very entertaining. Also, thanks to your videos, I'm now obsessed with Sabaton. Awesome! So thank you for that too. You're welcome, and thank you for watching. My question is, so far, how do you think Battlefield 4 compares to Battlefield 3? Do you think it has greatly improved on the franchise, or has it become stale and redundant? Thanks for answering. If you do, can keep up the good work, Nimhard. That's a really good question. I mean, like, definitely I gotta say Battlefield 4 has improved on basically everything. And when I say basically everything, it is definitely everything is better in Battlefield 4 except a few things. Of course, the game has some game-breaking bugs right now still. I mean, like I crashed again now for the first time when they came out with a new patch. Started crashing again. That kind of stinks. I only crashed twice though, but I haven't played more than 3 hours since the new patch came out either. So that kind of sucks. Also, I gotta say the game might not run as well as it should on lower settings, but the game itself, I mean, is amazingly good. The biggest problem with the game right now, in my opinion, is that shots that should hit and people that should die don't die, and you kind of die in weird ways sometimes, and like sniper bullets go to the side and that kind of stuff. It's like the problem right now is that I don't know if it's 20 tick servers or whatever, but like I mentioned this before, like yeah, if your server doesn't update often enough, that's basically ticks. A server needs to be like, I don't know, 50-60 ticks at least to like work good in any game at all. Like for example, in Counter-Strike there's competitive servers that are 64 ticks, but everyone hates them because they should be 120 ticks something instead, 128 ticks instead of just 64. And you can imagine then like Battlefield 3 or 4 just having 20 tick servers. That is a huge letdown to anyone that likes accurate FPSs. Like, here's the deal. People like when the game just works good. That's why people buy Call of Duty, that's why people buy Counter-Strike, that's why I buy those games. Because those games are good games, well made, and they fucking work great. There's no stupid ass issues with them, there's no like, I'm shooting an enemy, he's not dying kind of issues. That are the things that kind of ruin an experience of a game, sadly. But overall, like, except for that, I mean, like, if they can fucking fix that, this is like literally the best FPS game in the world ever. There's no question about it, because it is so gorgeous, it is so well made in all other aspects except for basically not working. And that's the thing, like it's like you have the most gorgeous fucking sports car in the world, but it's missing an engine, basically. That's kind of how it is right now, like where it doesn't have one tire is missing, so you can't fucking drive it like a real person should. Like, it just skids around and acts weirdly. That's kind of how it is with Battlefield 4 right now. So if they can fucking put that engine in or get a new tire for it, then it's definitely the best game ever, for sure. Let's see if we can't get one more question in there. Hej Anders, jag är en svensk morjävel som bor i Amerika. Jag vill fråga dig vad du tycker om nästa generations konsoler och om du ska köpa en. Jag hoppas du väljer min fråga, Bo Derpy Owen. I'm guessing you're using Google Translate, because like this is how it is. Hey Anders, I am a Swedish motherfucker, basically, but it's like that's not how you would translate it to Swedish. It's like jävla morsa, that's how you would say it, not morjävel, so that's kind of weird. That lives in America. I would like to ask you a question. What do you think about the next generation consoles? And if you're gonna buy one, I hope you pick my question, Bo Derpy Owen. So I'm pretty sure Owen is not Swedish at all. He probably lied his ass off and just used Google Translate and did not check if it translated it correctly even. But yeah, honestly, my personal opinion is that I fucking hate consoles overall. It's like the bane of my existence as a PC player. Ruins tons of good games that either are not even released on PC, they're released very late on PC, or they're like really awful console ports to PC. Basically, a console port is when, or a PC port is when a game is made for console, but then they changed things to the code and the game so it can work on PC as well, but it doesn't work very well. That's my personal opinion, like, about consoles, but if I'm gonna be, like, realistic and what's actually true or not, like, when it comes to if they're good or not, they're fucking awesome. I mean, the amount of power you get for your money, like, how good they work, and that kind of stuff, I mean, they're amazingly nice, and hopefully, now with the new consoles out, games will be patched a little bit better and ported to PC a little bit better, and also not be held back by old consoles, but rather be uplifted and given more nice, good looking graphics and cooler gameplay aspects and similar thanks to the new console's power. So I'm hoping that's what's gonna happen, but honestly, if I had the freaking choice, if I had a button that said kill all consoles in the entire world and erase them from existence, I would literally do that. The only console I personally enjoy is like Nintendo, because that doesn't screw over my PC games or anything, but Xbox and PlayStation do every day. So just look at GTA 5. Like, fuck, I would like to play that on PC. I mean, that would be an awesome PC game. Anyways, I've rambled on too much. As usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.